my goodness. Here we go again.
Come on.
I like to send a special dedication out to all my family and friends. Come on.
Wow.
Let's do it again, band and show. I said we on the go. Come on.
We're cranking in the morning. We're jumping in the evening time.
We're moving all night long. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it again.
Murray Farm. What's up?
Let's do it again.
Whole lot. Come on.
Let's do it again.
Southwest, you up in the building.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
We're cranking in the morning. We're jumping in the evening time.
We're moving all night long. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it again.
Say the whole watch to Rasa.
Let's do it again.
Say for main man Earl, what's going on?
Let's do it again.
Southwest, what's up?
Let's do it again.
Hey,
I let my music play.
14 and out.
I see you sexy Keisha. Let's do it. Do it.
Wow.
Yeah, we got a cancer birthday up in here tonight. We gonna do it tonight. You feel me? Yeah. A happy birthday, Kim. That's right. See you over there. Do it.
Tiana,
I only mess with you. And do it.
Come on.
Kiki,
Boys, creek up in the building.
Lindsay.
We're cranking in the morning. We're jumping in the evening time.
We're moving all night long. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it again.
14th to Congress.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, 14th to Clifton.
Let's do it again.
Hey, the whole Southwest up in here.
Let's do it again.
Is that the Balcony crew?
Yeah. I wanna wish my man, Big Mo, happy birthday. Cause we had a cancer party tonight. You already know. We wanna do it.
Big K,
We wanna do it for y'all cancers tonight. Do it.
Twin. Hey. Here we go once again. I'd like to welcome everybody that's online right now to Let's Do It Again Band and Show on Vox Wave Live. So last week, I had two guests that was very, very good, man. Like my son, Thomas Jr., which is an actor. If you missed it last week, you can easily go back online and kind of look it up again. I had also a comedy guy, stand-up comedy, goes by the name of Big Head. We had him up here, man. We had him do some little funnies, man. It was a nice show for the very first show that I had. Now tonight, as you can see, I'm by myself, but that's okay because I do got a guest that's coming, and when he get here, we'll tune him on in. But until then, I really want to kind of go over some things about what's going on Georgia Avenue in Florida. Yeah, man, I'm saying, man, it's amazing how, things just change. Like, people try to change things overnight. They try to take the work you put in, they try to take it from you for some inconvenience on their own. Okay, let's keep it 100 here. Okay, that's been going on for how many years? We know. For they to do some new developments and some more people move in, and they saying that it's too loud. Go-go music is loud. I don't care where you at. You can be in your car, somebody walking and somebody drive past you, listen to go-go, it's going to be loud. That's what it consists of. But go-go was here, been here. I mean, go-go is D.C., Washington, D.C. is go-go. You ain't going to go to no other country, no other state and get go-go like that. You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. So I want to hear your take on it. Give me a call, 240-719-2560. That's 240-719-2560. Give me a call, man, and let's talk about that. Let me, get your opinion, because, it's all over the news. It's on Fox 5. It's on the radio, the DJs, man, because, this is something serious about where we at today. And I want to get some feedback, man. I want to hear what you got to say about go-go, because y'all are a part of go-go. All of y'all done grew up on go-go. Back in the day at the Coliseum, the Panorama Room, the Ibex, many more places, man, that I can mention. Because I know I grew up on go-go. I can tell y'all some stories, man, that y'all don't even know about go-go for real. Like when it really first got started. Now, I'm not even going to go all the way back to that beat come from Africa. I'm not even going to take you back that far, but that's where it come from. Yeah, think about it. Think about when you see those history movies and they got all these bones around their neck and they dance and they got the two bongos or whatever that is and they playing, man, that go-go was created from right there for real. But now that we have it here in Washington, D.C., it's too loud. That's something to think about. I remember when Red Essence first started. As I said, I come out of Bury Farm. So I remember when we used to go up Highland to hear Essence, when we used to be down at Bury Farm Recreation Center, when we used to be at the joint called Savoy, when we used to go to the Maverick Room. I remember all that. And it was in. I remember when Trouble Funk first started. I used to go down their house when Tony used to be in there working on the bass before they even came out. I remember EU down in Capers. I remember Reds and the Boys, Mass Extinction. Man, I've been a part of all that. I've been a part of all that. So go-go, man, is something that they stood up for last night, man. I take my hat off to all of y'all who was down there, man. I wish that my band could have been a part of that, honestly. But we're going to do this go-go thing, man. We're going to do this, and we're going to continue to do it. So at this moment, what I want to do, I want to play my song. I want to play my song, Let's Do It Again. Let's play that for them, and we're going to just rock with that for a little bit, man. Just to know, because this song was created by some original go-go people, man, that, was come out the dirt, like I said. That used to be with Junkyard when they was on cans and all that, man. So let's just take a peek at this go-go, man, how that thing sound, man. Yeah, man.
My goodness. Here we go again. Come on.
I like to send a special dedication out to all my family and friends. Come on.
Wow.
Let's do it again, band and show. I said we on the go. Come on.
We're cranking in the morning. We're thumping in the evening time.
We're moving all night long. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it again.
Bury Farm. What's up?
Let's do it again.
Whole lot. Come on.
Let's do it again. radio all day
What's up?
saying what they feel and how they feel. Come on, let's work this thing, man.
I let my music for
Now listen to this pocket on this joint. That's go-go right there. You can't get that no better than that.
Yeah, we got a cancer birthday up in here.
Once again, man, I need you to call in. And I'm going to be doing this all night until I get one call. That's 240-719-2560.
That's right.
240-719-2560. Call in, man. Let's talk about this.
And do it.
Because even people in Maryland know about go-go. Y'all can call in too. You ain't have to live directly in D.C. Southeast, Northeast, Southwest. Go-go was everywhere. Palmer Park. Yeah, man.
14th to Congress. Yeah, 14th to Clifton. Hey, the whole Southwest up in here. Is that the balcony crew?
Yeah. I want to wish my man, Big Mo, happy birthday. Cause we had a cancer party tonight. You already know. You want to do it. We want to do it for y'all cancer tonight. Do it. Do it. Yeah. 14th and Congress up in the building.
Come on.
Do it.
Came on, you listen to the Let's Do It Again band and show. Live broadcast.
We're cooking in the morning. We're talking in the evening time.
We're moving all night long. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it again. We got the whole LA mob up in here. Let's do it again. Yeah. We're gonna do a shot for the Chicago mob. Let's do it again. Also down south. Y'all feeling it down south? Let's do it again. Let's indeed. Yeah. Hey, Trail. Come on.
Inside tonight. What's up, Coach Walk? One love up in the building. Uptown.
Watch your step.
Got simple cities. Simple city honeys up in here. And Melon Place. Oh yeah. MLK. I wanna play. I want the youth. Come on.
Hey!
Come on. Big car. Come on, my main man, Troy.
A 58.
I ain't forgot about you, baby.
3rd Street in the building.
It ain't finished yet, man. It ain't finished yet.
Come on.
My man. Did you get that? Look out for the killer scene. Yeah, man, I'm saying, man, Go-Go, man, is like the heart of D.C. Go-Go, you know, like when we look back on those days, man, when all those fights used to break out and, you know, things used to be happening at them Go-Go's, man. It wasn't the music that made these people act out, because, you know, they done already closed down half of the clubs that I done already talked about, and through the violence that occurred, you know, like after some shows or while some shows was going on. But, you know, back then they was trying to blame it on Go-Go. That was their whole thing out in Maryland, PG County, and all that. They was like, man, they don't need this music out. This music make people get hurt and all this and that. And it wasn't the go-go that was doing it. It was the people. They was drinking, drugging, niggas had beefs. That's why they was fighting and doing all that. It wasn't about the music itself. Go-go never did nothing to nobody, man. We was out having fun. I'm saying, I remember when I was a youngin', going to them spots, man, I ain't never getting no fights. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm just saying, though, it wasn't about the music, though. Because, they try to say that the music promote violence and all that. Nah, man. Nah. Go-go never did that, man. Never. That's just like you can get a R&B band to play somewhere and something can jump off. After they had too much to drink and something happened and one thing leads to another. So let's don't try to make go-go like it's a bad thing. It's something that Washington, D.C. created. I mean, this thing, man, I'm talking about like, when I heard it myself, I really wanted to go up on Georgia Avenue and talk to some people. And I really wanted the cameras to go with it. But I just couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford it. But it's going to be a day that I'm going to be able to do that, man. When certain things happen here in the district, man, I want us to be right there. I want us to roll up on it, man, and get the news for we can have it on hand, right there on site, not come 2-3 days later and have to talk about it. I want to be right there on site on it, man, especially if it's coming down to this music, go-go. Man, I've been raised on Junkyard, man. I'm talking about raised on Junkyard. Back in the day, man, before Junkyard was even created, I had the buckets in my yard. That's right. I had the buckets and cans in my yard, man. I can give you a story about it. Ask my man Bugs, man. We grew up together. Yeah, I'm a little older than him, but yeah, we grew up together, man. They already know, man. I know about this go-go music, man. I used to sleep it, eat it. It was what I wanted. I used to go stand in front of the speakers all night. That's why I probably can't hear it now. Because I used to be right there, man. When Chuck hit the stage, oh, man. I'm not trying to be in the back of the room. I'm trying to be right there in front of Chuck, man. Wind me up, Chuck. Ain't a whole lot, man. Run Joe. I know the history. Now, can I get somebody to call in? Let me get your thoughts on how you feel about them trying to shut the music down. Because that's what they're trying to do. They're not normally like trying to shut the business down for real. They trying to shut the music down. But shutting the music down is shutting the business down. I talked to some guys today, man, that said, man, they, when they was going to college, when they was going to UDC, they used to come down that way just to hear the music. Just for that. Once again, the number is 240-719-2560. 240-719-2560. Now, I need to be getting a call, man, in the next 5 minutes, man, because I know somebody's watching. I got a few of y'all online. Now, I don't know what you're scared of. I don't know what you're scared of. Now, as my friends, I know I done told y'all to call in. Just express yourself about how you feel about what they're trying to do, because they changing the whole Southeast. We got a caller. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening to your show, and my daughter was trying to help me with what's going on in D.C.
So, is you familiar about the go-go?
Yes, I'm familiar with go-go. I grew up on go-go music.
What part of town you live on?
I live in Northwest.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's that high theater mob right there. So how you feel about them trying to make the guys turn that go-go music off up there on Georgia and Florida Avenue?
Well, I really don't appreciate it because it's been there for so long, and by it being there for so long, I don't like how someone can come in and complain about it and it just stops everything since it's been here for that amount of time, especially since it's dedicated.
Over 25 years, baby.
Over 25 years, especially in dedication to Chuck Brown and how much he's done to the city and how much he's put in to go-go. it's really disrespectful to mute that and mute everything, mute his whole legacy.
Well, you know what, Ashley, I appreciate you calling in because I know for a fact that they just did the Chuck Brown Street thing and everything. I mean, like right there. I mean, that's like a monumental piece of art up there, man. They just redid the Howard Theater, and they only changing the music because they trying to change the city. You know, they doing all that new.
But one thing I don't appreciate though, they're changing the city, but they moved into Chinatown too. But they don't tell Chinatown to mute their music. You go down Chinatown and you hear their music all around. But when it's in the urban parts of the city, that's when you mute the go-go because it's too loud. But when you go down Chinatown, it's very noisy down there.
Oh, man, you know what you know, man. I mean, I don't want to put this on no type of racial profile or nothing like that, honestly. But what I'm saying is it is what it is. It is what it is, man. They done start building some new stuff up there, man. New people moving in, and they got a whole different view of what they want.
Yeah, and I really appreciate the rebuilding of the district. Like, we welcome all the middle-class citizens. Like, we want to bring value to the district.
Right.
But we also don't want to take away from the district. We want to bring the value, and we want to uprise the community and not really try to mute it. Like,
that's right. You right. Because they thinking if they, I mean, I seen on the news where a guy was saying like he didn't have any problem with the music, but when he walked past, it's too loud. That don't make sense to me. Because if you like the music, then what's wrong with the volume?
Yeah, I saw that interview too, and I kind of took something from that. He said when he walked past, it's too loud, but he didn't say when he was in his apartment he heard the music.
Oh.
It's just when he walked past.
Oh.
So what I took from that is, okay, when you walk past certain parts of the town, it's too loud, but it shouldn't be disturbing you. And if he said it was disturbing him in his home,
right,
then I say, okay, well, we can turn it down a notch. But he said when he walked past, and that's what I don't get.
You right on that, because if it ain't bothering you in your home, your resident, then what is the problem? Now, you done came out into the world. Once you step outside your door and you walking down the street or whatever you're doing, now that's freedom right there. That's open population. You can anything can go on out there. You can't control that, but that's what they trying to do. They trying to control what music though. See, because if it was just R&B, they probably wouldn't say nothing.
That's like you walking past a church and saying that they need to turn the choir down.
But I ain't got them saying that because there'll be a whole lot of fire somewhere. But thanks for calling in, sweetie. God bless you. And thanks for your input.
All right. You.
All right. Once again, the number 240-719-2560. That's 240-719-2560. Call in, y'all. Come on. Let's talk about this thing, man. This is where you live at. This your hood. Let's represent it. Now, what I'm going to do right now, man, I'm going to give you another few more minutes to call in. If you don't call in, then, man, I'm going to go ahead and take me a break and see if I can find where my guest at for we can get on some other things. But we're going to most definitely, tonight is the night about this go-go in Georgia and Florida Avenue. So I need your comments. I need you to call in, man, and express yourself, man, about how you feel, man, and, you know, how much you love go-go. How about that? If you love go-go, then you should be calling in anyway.
Dan and Gizmo.
Who?
Dan and Gizmo.
Dan and Gizmo. Want the number. Okay, here it comes. 240-719-2560. One more time. 240-719-2560. 719-2560. Call on in, Gizmo. Call on in, man. Let's talk about this. Hello, let's do it again.
Hey, this is Cece.
Hey, Cece, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you?
All right. So tell me how you feel about what's going on.
It's just really frustrating what's going on. I'm from DC. Definitely grew up listening to go-go, and to me, it's a cultural thing, and it's just like they won't let us have no type of culture. I mean, like seriously, they won't let us keep anything. So, I mean, they're just trying to kill off anything. I mean, in my eyes, I mean, it's like we can't really have nothing to enjoy. That's not hurting anybody. And the fact that you want to, or they want to specifically say to cut that type of music out, I mean, to me, it's like they're trying to kill the culture. I mean, that's the only place it's being played at. I mean, if we don't play it here, where's it going to be played at?
That's
right.
Played
anyway.
That's right. What part of town you live in, CC?
I'm in Maryland. I'm in Glenarden.
Oh, okay. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's why I keep trying to say, Go-Go done went all over. It ain't just southeast, northwest, southwest. This thing all out. Maryland, Bowie, West Virginia. And for these, I'm gonna say for these people, because it really wasn't a whole lot of people that signed the petition, right?
I bet you they probably weren't from here. I bet you none of them were from here.
Exactly. Because if you was from, everybody already know, man. Don't even mess with the Go-Go crew.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't like go-go, don't move to D.C. If I don't like crowded people, I won't move to New York. If I don't like the country, I'm not gonna move down south. Don't move to D.C. if you don't like go-go. Point blank period. That's
it. But I'm saying, we got to fight for these things because, like I'm saying, they are tearing all the projects down, rebuild them. You know when they rebuild them, who they putting in there.
Yeah, and that's why I agree with the last caller because that's all they're trying to do. They're just trying to change the whole DC, and that's the last thing to get rid of. We just had to already deal with the mumble talk being criticized not too long ago. Now it's the go-go, so it's
Well, from what I heard today. Go-Go ain't going nowhere.
Oh, it's not.
They made a fact on that because last night, man, Georgia Avenue, Florida Avenue was packed. It was packed. It looked like roaches out that joint. Well, I really appreciate you calling in, sweetie.
No problem. And that's good. And I'm happy that you said that because that just shows that we, black people, we starting to stick together. We starting to come together more when issues starting to affect us. So the fact that everybody was out there on Georgia Avenue, that just shows. That's right. We fighting for it. So
there it is. Keep your faith.
All right.
Talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Right.
So what we going to do, man, like CC said, man, we got to keep love alive, man, for us, man. I mean, we ain't got much. We still fighting for our rights. We still fighting to vote. We still fighting to just be free. But on that note right there, man, we're going to go to a quick break, man. And when I come back, man, we'll have my special guest. See you in the show. We're going to do this one for y'all, man. A little something we put together. It's called UIA. Y'all say it. We just gonna play with you. Where you at, go? Where? Ooh. Say it like you mean it. Ooh, ah, hey. Can't hear you in the back. Ooh, ah, hey. Ooh, ah, hey. Wait a minute. Bring it back. Ooh, ah, hey. Ooh, ah, hey. Ooh, ah, hey. Ooh, hey. I let my music play. Solo. Keep it right now. Bring it back. Ooh, hey. 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 Now we're back once again. Let's do it again, band and show. Me, Tomo, the one and only. I got my special guest here today with me, better known as Brandon to me, the one and only, but I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Thanks, man.
Go for it.
My name is Brandon, also known as B Heat, and I'm coming to support Tomo with Let's Do It Again, new show.
Yes,
on Vox
indeed.
TV.
Yes, indeed, man. Man, Brandon, we haven't known each other like for years. You know, some people, I know him for years. We haven't known each other for years, but the time that I have met Brandon has been a very strong, like inspiration. Like I met this guy, and he's such talented in more than one ways. You know what I mean? Like when I met him through music. He's a hell of a keyboard player, man, or arranger. You know, we'll get into some of that, you know, as the program go on. But what I really brought him on for tonight is for this drink, this heat wave. This drink right here, man, that something that he introduced to me when I met him. And, you know, I'm thinking, okay, this is, you know, this is just another Red Bull, you know. That's what I thought. But as time went on and we kept interacting and, you know, music and doing different things, man, he kind of sit down with me and kind of explained it to me about where it comes from. So what I want to do is I want to turn it over to him and let him kind of explain to where this all started at.
All right. I'm trying to get some people on here, man.
Okay. Could you? How about play a piece of that? You want to play a piece of that music first, or you good?
We good. I'm just trying to get some.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, the drink is something we started. Heat Wave is something that we started like 9 years ago.
Right, and you got the TV. Right
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, something we started like 9 years ago. It's just something that fuels our whole music thing. We started it a year ago. We picking it back up, and so far so good. We just try to support everybody trying to do something different, and hopefully people support what we're trying to do that's different.
Right. So let me ask you something though. What gave you the idea to actually, because you know, I know you got a sugar free too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. But what gave you the idea to actually like just get into this though? Like, because this is not something you just wake up in the morning and be like, oh, I'm gonna make me a, you know, some type of energy drink or something. What, you know, what brought that upon?
Well, actually, what brought it upon was when I moved back to DC. I didn't immediately go into doing music and stuff here because I had to readjust. I'd been gone for like 9 years from DC. I moved to LA. When I moved back, you know, what I started doing was DJing.
Okay.
And so most of the DJs, the more DJs I met, the more the ones that were like the higher up ones had these endorsements with these any kind of companies, you know what I'm saying? But mainly the big endorsement was the energy drink companies.
Okay.
So at the particular time, I just wanted to. Basically, it was. I don't know if it was going to take me a long time to get with them type of endorsements, but I figured I probably would have a better time trying to do one by my own. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, so did you like drink these? I mean, like before you know, like, did it go through a test run? What I'm asking.
Yeah. It's formulated. You know, we go through formulation where you figure out what type of drink you want, what you want it to taste like. If you got another flavor, you got to work on that other flavor. But you know, just it's a couple different times they send it, and you kind of explain it. You know, sometimes. You know.
Well, I actually drunk one down your house a couple of weeks ago, and I had a buzz. I mean, because I don't drink and none of that. Now, a couple of years ago, I used to drink that Red Bull real heavy.
Right.
And it did something to me. I had to go to the doctor. You know, and they told me that was just too much sugar.
Right. Oh,
you
sugar.
know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Really. And from that point, I just stopped drinking any type of energy drinks. But like I said, a couple of weeks when I came down your house, and we was around the house, you know, I asked, I said, man, let me try one of these joints. I drank one of them joints, man. I was buzzing.
That was the sugar free.
Was it the sugar free? I know I was buzzing, Slim. And I was like, man, I may start hanging out here. Get me some free joints, you know. But yeah, man, man, this is most definitely amazing, man. What I want to do is like open up the phone lines, 240-719-2560 for anyone that wanted to call in and may want to ask about this drink, man. You know what I mean? Talk to Brandon one-on-one right now about any question that you may have. Make sure you call in, man. Don't be at home looking and listening and acting like you can't dial a number. It's all right. It ain't going to cost you nothing. Call us, man. We want the feedback. But we're going to move forward. And so after you, how do you promote this, though? How do you promote your drink, like to get it out into the world? And
several different ways we do it and have done it. You know, kind of we try to do as much as we can with the stuff that we already have. You know, like entertainment-wise, we try to be that sponsor for most of the events and that kind of stuff like that. And then also we do, of course, online. You know, we did a big promotion at the beginning of the year, Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? We did like almost like I think it was 7 or 8 events there, but it involved about, you know, I'm going to say 26, 27 venues and stuff like that. So it was real cool. It was like, I think it was a 11-day promotion.
Oh, yeah, because I actually myself, I went on Instagram. Yeah. And went to Instagram Live, right? Yeah, and I seen the footage that y'all had up there, and that really caught my attention, man. 'Cause I was like, oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, this thing bigger than what I really was thinking about, because the way y'all was promoting it, man. I mean, it was like they was at the bar, and they wasn't just drinking it out the can. They was using it for a cocktail where they was mixing it with some stuff. And you had the people on there talking about the joint. I mean, it was amazing, man. I really enjoyed it. I need y'all to market my business like that. Whoever's in charge, you know, let's do it again, band or something like that. Help me out. But on all seriousness, though, man, I'm saying I'm thinking you're doing a amazing job with the drink, but I want to move forward because we're gonna come back. Sure.
It's a group effort too. You know, it's not like I do all this myself. You know, I might be like the, you know, director and, you know, kind of point things in the right direction. But I got a lot of different people, like, you know.
Well, name a few. Go, give some shout outs.
I mean, you know,
some people that's a part of helping you, you know.
You know, I can't name everybody.
I mean, not everybody,
no,
just a few.
But it's just like,
you know.
Right now, I'm sitting in a studio right now. I got artist Blake Holmes.
Okay.
From Washington, D.C. area. I have Levy J.
Okay.
We have a couple other people we work with, you know, in our company, you know, just as far
Can we get a shout out, RJ, and on the screen for the people at home can see, you know, who they are. But yeah, man, that because we know that, you know, in any business, man, we can't do it by ourselves.
Oh, definitely not.
You know, we gotta have help. You know what I mean, to be able to do it. You know what I mean.
Right.
But we got them on yet?
Yeah.
There they go. There they go. Come on, let's put our hands together.
There you go.
Yeah, there they go. They're part of the team
They're
for
part
the
of the team,
for the
right.
heat wave, man.
Yeah,
And I know that brother be making it happen because me and him done met a few times. Trust
Yeah,
me.
exactly.
And
That's
he
what I
be
mean.
hustling.
Yeah, right, exactly. That's what's up.
But that what makes it work though, man.
Yeah,
Having
it
the
is,
right
man.
people
Right.
to work with. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because
Right.
like my last segment with my son, I was explaining that we can't do all this by ourselves.
Right.
And we need to be entrepreneurs. We need to, you know, own our own businesses, man. Make way for the people that's growing up in our families, our nephews, cousins, sons, grandkids. You know, we got to leave them something, man. You know what I mean? To kind of lighten the load for them.
Right.
So we most definitely take our hats off to the people that's in your company that's helping you, man, do what you're doing.
Yeah.
But I wanted to kind of get into a little bit about your career with the music.
Okay.
Because if you all don't know, he also plays with Let's Do It Again band in several different shows. I ain't gonna talk about the other 2,000 bands that he plays with as well. Okay, I think I'm getting in my feelings. Let me rhyme back.
Yeah,
but he's most definitely is talented when it comes down to the keyboard. When he's not with us, man, I miss him. You know, we still go on, but I do miss him because he had his own unique sound when he's playing. And the conversation that me and you done had before, you always told me, like, I don't want to just play the song like the original song. I like to do my own thing with it. And when I first heard that, I'm like, okay, but is it going to sound the same? You know what I mean? But you done proved to show me that, man, you can enhance a song just on your own. You know what I mean? So when did you actually started into music?
I started, sounds crazy, I started when I was like 3 years old. I really started playing, like just messed around with the piano, and then they actually started putting me on stage like in church and stuff like that by the time I was like 9 years old. So from there, it's just like you just start learning stuff, and one thing goes to the next thing. You know?
Okay, do you got a piece something that you did you wanna play?
What do you mean?
A song, musical. You know.
Okay, I got you.
Why you get that together? Yeah, but we most definitely gonna touch on the Georgia Avenue situation again too. I want to hear your input on that.
Okay, that's cool. We can talk about that now. You put me on the spot with that one.
Yeah, because it's go-go, man.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And being a keyboard player, I'm quite sure you plays.
Oh no,
plays it all.
Yeah, we involved. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's play that piece first. Let's play that piece.
I gotta find that.
You ain't got it?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and talk about the go thing. You talk about it as a separate piece.
Okay.
But
so how you feel about what they trying to do up there?
I just think it's just part of it's DC, it's politics, all that kind of stuff like that, and it's not a great thing, but at the same time too, we gotta clean out our community up too, the presentation of it and everything like that. I'm a part of it. I'm not somebody who, I work work in it, but just you think about it, man. I'm only, in a span of the go-go world, that's like 50 years of history, and I'm 42 years old, so I got at least 30-something years of history in it. You know what I
Right.
mean? But it's just kind of like, you know how it is. We do a lot of stuff, and it's like some of the stuff is the same presentation or the same, you know, even music sometimes as it was 20, 30 years ago. You know, it's just like I think it's time to innovate it, and I think it's an attack on a culture, yeah, but that culture has to innovate themselves a little more to be accepted by other groups of people as well. I think the go-go thing has become a thing where I don't think we're not against, you know, other cultures and stuff like that, but we're not really welcoming them there or present it in a way where they will enjoy themselves to come out and do this, that, and the other. So we just got to think about it, because we got a lot of people that, you know, if you got that kind of history, and because, you know, like I said, I've been all kinds of places, you know, like Atlanta, they started with a history. I mean, music out of nowhere. And they said, let's make this place and let's do this, you know. Same thing, LA, same thing, even Detroit, Philadelphia, they all had their thing. Go-Go's are just like Louisiana.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They got their, you know, Louisiana has their own music.
Right.
So this is our own music, and we have to learn how to make it more relevant to things that's going to first, you know, build the community, you know, which means like, you know, one thing you do, I know, and I think this is a good thing, is, you know, the community events, you know, kind of giving back, taking it beyond the music, and, you know, really, you know, help people in a life type of, you know, situations,
Right,
you know,
right.
and whatever. But that's all we're missing right now, man. I think that it's been around long enough, and then we was taught by greats, you know, like, you know, you had Chuck Brown, you know, back in the day, you had Rare Essence, you know, the early Rare Essence and stuff like that. I mean, it's like we got a wealth of people that started this thing, and you know what I mean. But it's the people now. We have to take it to the next level, and that's just building more platforms. Like we're at a platform now, VoxWave. You know,
Right.
VoxWave is apart from what was already there. It's not a go-go thing, but I've watched Vox Radio every now and again. It's a lot of y'all that come here, you know what I'm saying, but you use these platforms to make, you know, get that music out, and it's a lot of stuff, man. You know, we talk about all the time, just
Right,
with the, you know, the management of these
Yes.
places, and you know, and then it's just like, you know, when you want to if you want to take it bigger, then there are questions that people want to ask. Do you have this? Do you have that? And most of the times it's no.
Right.
You see what I mean? Just like, you know, we're talking about how they're protesting it, right? But what have we sanctioned it to make it politically accepted?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, we know people at We Act Radio and stuff like that too, and
Right.
you know, they're really cool, and they that was really cool how they stood up with that. You know what I'm saying? They're in a great position because they have a terrestrial radio station right in the heart of Southeast DC. You know what I'm saying? And it's black owned. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's about that kind of stuff.
Right.
Those are the pieces of the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? As a community, like it's music. You know,
Right.
as the music community, it shouldn't. You know, I know people that don't really feel comfortable with the format because of just the way we let it go. Where it doesn't have to be that. You know, and I'm learning as I get older. I learn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you see, I go
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because,
that's why I
man.
can't never have you at the studio with me. But what I want to do right now, I want to take a quick break, man. 'Cause, you know, it's almost about over, but I want to take a quick break, man. I appreciate Brandon and his input.
We got
man.
sponsor another
It
album
sounds
for you or
good.
something next time.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But listen to this
So people to come out.
UIA,
Yeah.
because I'm trying to push this song, y'all. Now, don't forget, call in 240-719-2506 if you have any question for Brandon or any questions for me talking about the Georgia and Florida Avenue Gavazon. That's something I just made up. But, yeah, call on in here. Be back. We're going to do this one for y'all, man. Little something we put together. It's called UIA. Y'all say oh, yeah. We just gonna play with you. Oh, yeah.
difference between secrecy and privacy. Hiding me and sliding me. We don't need their eyes to see. And come over and follow me.
You wanna brand as artists? I'ma let them tell you pretty much about what we listening to.
All right, right now we're listening to Blake Holmes. I mean, Lovey J, featuring Blake Holmes, who's right here in the studio with us, whatever. And right, and we just want to let you hear some of the music, whatever like that. Just one song, real quick. You know what I mean? This one's called King. I'm gonna take it back.
And just consider reggae, R&B, jazz, what? What's the title for it? R&B? Okay. See, that's why you're supposed to be up here.
That was a question I couldn't answer.
We got 5 minutes. Call in 240-719-2560.
You go.
It must have went on.
Went on? No, it's still playing. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's what they call that?
Oh, yeah.
When it be spinning? Buffering, yeah. I got a headache. Buffering.
Buffering?
Yeah. But that piece, man, sounded real nice, man.
Right.
We look forward to hearing
still
more. Hearing more from them in the future. We most definitely gonna bring you on. I'll talk to Brandon and we'll set up a date, a month from here. Up to you when you're ready. You know what I mean? Because I'm quite sure y'all got more than just that. You know what I mean? But we're actually running out of time. And what I want to do is I want Brandon to kind of tell people where they can maybe go online or something to get these drinks.
To get a drink is www.heatwaveenergydrink.com. And
but what? Because you say y'all do sponsor stuff. So would y'all go and sponsor somebody else with these drinks? You know how they go to We
just submit it. We got a part for that sponsorship at Heatwave Energy Drink. Just submit your event. Giving you what they call that sponsorship package. Let me know what type of audience what type of audience you're reaching, what your event is about, the whole time like that. So it's not just me too, but just, just send it so we can check your event out, and that's where we want to be. We want to be where it's happening, and it has a good reach and it represents what we want to represent.
Right. Well, once again, man, I appreciate you coming out tonight, man, throughout your busy schedule. Because I know you're busy, because I call you only answer the phone. Yeah, I said that, yeah. But that's because he's busy, you know what I mean? And in order for you to be successful, guess what? You need to be busy.
See, the point is, I came through.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? I came to support you. You know what I'm saying?
Because I was, you know me, I was thinking.
And I'm talking a whole lot of shit after this. Talking a lot of shit. First of all, anybody to see that, it need to be some more guests, especially if we come in here.
I don't want a room full of people.
Okay, but they gotta get on. They gotta get the call on that phone.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to push the phone.
No. You ain't doing that wrong.
I'm trying, man, but
I'm just trying to. We got love for you.
Yeah, almost definitely, man. You already know, man. You can do me wrong all the time. You already know I'm gonna be still your man. It don't even matter, man. Because when it's real, it's real. You know what I mean? I gotta accept that, man. And you also teaches me a lot too. You know what I mean? You give me a lot of knowledge on a lot of different things, man. I appreciate that with you, man. I appreciate your team coming out here with you tonight, man, and support us, support yourself, man. I appreciate everybody that's online tonight. I ask that you send it to your friend so they can send it to their friend. Next Wednesday, same time, 9:30 to 10:30. I'll be right back here. I got a special guest that's a rapper out of Waldorf. Yeah, I talked about it a little bit last segment. So we're going to go ahead and let's do it again play. And I'll see y'all next week. Brandon, you got some shout outs before we get out of here?
Yeah, shout out, like I say, Vox Radio. Guys, put a shout out to our own radio station, Heatwave Internet Radio. There's Blake Holmes Radio. There's Lovey J Radio.
Hey, man.
Also, you got to look at the can. I got to do the Heatwave Beat Club, Heatwave Learning Center, DMV Record Pool. These are all our platforms. Check them out. Go to heatwaveenergydrink.com. You can check it all out at that one place. Like I say, and shout out to you, man.
Oh, man.
Let's do it again.
Man, let's do it again.
Yeah.
Let it go.
What's up, man?
God bless. We'll see y'all next week. Oh, my goodness. Here we go again.
Come on.
I like to send a special dedication out to all my family and friends. Come on.
Wow.
Let's do it again, band and show. I said we on the go. Come on.
We're cranking in the morning. We're jumping in the evening time.
We're moving all night long. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it again.
Bird Bomb. What's up?
Let's do it again.
Whole lot. Come on.
Let's do it again.
Southwest, you up in the building.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
We're cranking in the morning. We're jumping in the evening time.
We're moving all night long. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it again.
Say the whole watch to outside.
Let's do it again.
Hey. Say my main man Earl, what's going on?
Let's do it again.
Southwest, what's up?
Let's do it again.
Hey.
I let my music play.
14th and out.
I see you sexy Keisha. Let's do it. Do it.
Wow.
Yeah, we got a cancer birthday up in here tonight. We gonna do it tonight. You feel me? Yeah. A happy birthday, Kim. That's right. See you over there. Do it.
Tiana,
I only mess with you. And do it.
Come on.
Boys Creek up in the building.
Lindsay.
We're cranking in the morning. We're jumping in the evening time.
We're moving all night long. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it again.
14th to Congress.
Let's do it again.
Yeah. 14th to Clifton.
Let's do it again.
Hey. The whole Southwest up in here.
Let's